Hey, what's going on with it, ladies and gentlemen, ponies and gentlemen? This is the one, the only Criticism Guy 2009, aka Nintendo Free 2011. Before to begin, real quick, I know I'm about a week and a half late on this shit, but you know what? Hey, better than nothing, right? Because I've been busy as fuck, busting my ass, doing overtime, my job and shit. So I also had a little bit of drama here and there with the roomies, so you know how that shit goes. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Pokemon X and Y update for the E3 Nintendo Direct press conference that happened last week. So yeah, I'll be drinking my Powerade, by the way, just in case you guys are wondering why I'm taking breaks. So yeah, let's talk about the little type for Fairy type. And Fairy type I'm not too crazy about. You know, the thing with this is I already knew I had a feeling this type might be an official type. I did say this about 3-4 months ago. Not sure if this shit is confirmed or not, but we'll see. Now I'm seeing it's confirmed. The first reaction to it was like, oh yeah, that's alright, that's pretty chill. I guess it's alright, you know. You know, some people say, oh, it's gay, it's stupid, it sucks, you know. A couple people didn't like it, some people thought it was cool. I thought it was already decent, you know. Wasn't the best type in the world, but I know it is super effective against dragon types, which is awesome. But it is weak against steel and poison, so that does kind of suck balls a little bit. Because poison type, besides the other 4 types that I liked a lot, besides dark, dark dragon, sorry about that, my throat's getting a little fuzzy. I did that PS4 thing, that's when my throat's a little worn out. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the 2 rants I want to do after this video, because I'm trying to keep this at least under 10 minutes, so let's keep it moving. See, there's that type, electric and ice types I do like, out of those top 5. You know, fairy type, it might be in the top 5, we'll see how it plays out. So, new strategy, that's what they're talking about. To make the first time in 14.5 years after Dark and Steel were brand new back then. You know, it's crazy as shit to believe that this is an official type. I had a feeling it was coming, so maybe any of the monster group types end up being mono fairy or something like that. We'll see. So first one up we got here is Clauncher. Clauncher, he's kind of like, I don't want to say he's a ripoff of Krabby, Kingler, Corphish, and Crawdaunt from 1st and 3rd gen. But it does have that small, big and small thing going on. I know somebody described this to me last, like 2-3 days ago. There's this not white girl, she could be white, I don't know. Her name's Raichu626. She was talking to this dude named D-Dragon Dance, and he sounds young enough to be my freaking nephew, in all honesty. Yeah, basically, other than that, you know, she's pretty chill. I know he was saying that it packs this thing in a bubble or whatever, and makes this heat with this, I think it grabs the oxygen air in an air bubble, and then it makes heat into it and makes a fire out of it, and he destroys the shit out of it, but like any of its predators that it's hunting. So he sounds pretty hardcore. I can't wait to see the evolution of this. Unless this ends up being a Farfetch, then that's going to suck. So that's all I got to say about him. Fairy type, there goes Jigglypuff, Gardevoir, Sylveon, Meryl. That's kind of weird for Meryl to be a half fairy type. The thing about Gardevoir is when its male counterpart, Gallade, or Gallade. I used to call it Galilade at the time, but it's Gallade. I'm not sure if they're going to still keep him psychic fighting, or if they're going to put him fairy psychic, or fairy fighting. I'm not sure how that's going to play out, so Nintendo, you better get your shit together, because you guys are the only ones that know about this. So yeah. And yeah, there's Sylveon, she's using Moonblast. They don't show it, but I know most of you guys by now have seen it, so I'm not going to get into depth with that. There's this new one right here. A lot of people saying it looks like Kirby. It's to a certain extent it kind of does. I don't know why, but it's kind of like the Thumbelina of Pokemon now. Her name is Flabebe. I like calling it Flabibi though. So Flabibi, you know, it looks pretty chill. I got a 2D art for it too, so it's you know, most of you guys already seen it. The thing that I kind of don't like about it is it's probably going to be a really super weak Pokemon, so unfortunately it's probably going to be the Magikarp of Pokemon. Even though they do show it using Fairy Wind in the little demonstration that they have at the press conference, at the roundtable exclusive thing, whatever. It looks pretty decent, I'm not going to lie. The detail looks awesome. It stays with the same plant for the rest of its eternal life. It does kind of suck, but you know, hey, talk about commitment, you know. Definitely don't know nothing about commitment, don't quote me on that. But you know, I guess it's alright, it's pretty chill. Most of them are probably going to be female. If they're male, it's going to be kind of weird, but you know, look what we saw with them, not Chansey, I'm trying to think Lapras. Some of them were male, some were female. So yeah, there's Flabibi Freeze. Hopefully it's got a good move pool and strategy, and this thing better have an evolution. I'm not going to bother catching it if it doesn't have one. Next one up, we got Litleo. And the thing that a lot of people thinking is like a Teddy Ursa thing, to me, Teddy Ursa or Houndour, no. I see a any of you guys don't remember 4th Gen Shinx, that little Electra type Pokemon, he looks a lot like him, except he got reskinned to normal fire instead of electric. He looks a lot like Shinx, you know, the first evolution of Luxio and Luxray, you know? Or Luxio, some people call it. Or Luxray. You know, I guess it looks pretty chill. It doesn't look like the best thing in the world, but it looks okay, nevertheless. He looks chill as fuck. I'm going to have to do a part 2 in this video, by the way. They show him using Y, I think that's what it's called. That's him using it. That's from IGN, so those guys already look all the time. Next one up, this is a super fucking badass Pokemon. It's called Noivern. It's a Dragon Flying type. Yeah, I thought it was going to be like Dark Dragon or Dark Flying, maybe Dark Poison. I could see it being that, but Dark Dragon Flying, we've seen this already with Dragonite, Salamence, who else? Not Hydreigon, because that thing's Dark Dragon. Couple other ones out there, you know? Ground Dragon with Hydreigon, I don't know, not Hydreigon, Flygon. But that's different. You know, that's pretty okay. You know, it shows it using it as one of its battle moves. A lot of people already saw the 3D strategy. They showed it breaking it down, how they transited from 1D or 2D to 3D. It's pretty awesome as fuck. I like the little sound speaker on its head. It kind of reminds me of Loudred a little bit. But you know, that's just my own personal opinion. Next one up is the Pokemon to Me thing. I'm not really crazy about this feature, except you're using it on a Pokemon with a friendship evolution like Blissey, Lucario, what's it called? Happiny with Chansey or whatever, etc., 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 and Cleffa, all the baby Pokemon. Then I'll use it, but other than that, I'm really not going to use it too much. Next one up, we got is Skrelp. This thing looks pretty chill. I think I might catch this one. This is probably going to be an exclusive like with Cluncher and Skrelp. Some people are saying that. But I'm going to be getting both games, so it doesn't really matter. But other than that, you know, Skrelp, you know, it's pretty decent. Has like it's probably going to have the poison type abilities, kind of like Horsey and Seadra and Kingdra. So if it gets an evolution like that, I can damn well assure you, I'm catching that fucker. Because that is going to be boss as hell to catch this badass Pokemon. If it evolves anything like Seadra and Kingdra, I am definitely contemplating on that shit. So yeah, there's for you. Next one up, a lot of people already know about these three already. Vavillion, Scatterbug. And then this Pokemon right here, which I'm trying to get to. I guess I don't got it. Oh well. But yeah, Vavillion, a lot of people are saying, oh, like there's like a little, what's it called? It's kind of the exact same like Butterfree. It's the same thing like Butterfree, Beautifly, etc., etc., all the bug flying types, Dustox. And then 4th Gen, I'm trying to think, Mothim, I guess. Yeah. And then, yeah, that's basically it. All I'm going to say about that. It's kind of got like a little hidden pattern on its message. Like, it's the Mew over the truck 1st Gen, like, glitch. I guess that could be a possibility. I don't know. And then there's Scatterbug. There's nothing left to say about him. Kind of looks like a little flea bug I kill sometimes. Like Caterpie without its clothes. And Clauncher again. Talonflame. This thing's supposed to be the second evolution, or maybe third, of, what's that one called? Fletchling. I guess it's going to be pretty badass. He looks like one of Captain Falcon's pets. That's what I said on my Nintendo Free channel when I did this review. Looks pretty awesome as shit. I'm not going to lie. He looks boss as fuck. Something you don't want to fuck with on a bad rainy day. And it's fire flying. It has to be. There's no doubt that thing has to be fire flying. And they show Sylveon taking down this Hydreigon, so they're going to be good against Dragon type. Air battles and Horde battles, that's brand new. That's a new feature. It's only Pokemon that use Levitate that are flying type Pokemon that can participate in these type of events, so we'll see how good that goes. And the trainer ones, I'm not going to get too much into it. You could ride the Rhyhorn in rough terrain. Some people kept saying, oh, it was a Rhydon, but it was a Rhyhorn, so they have to, you know, correct that mistake, like I always do constantly. So, yeah, there's the 3 trainers. I'm not going to get too much into detail with them. This one, he wants to train people, like Pokemon, to be dancers. This one's Trevor. I think this name was Divio. And this one, I don't know why, but she looks so much like May, but without her bandana. I don't know why. Her name's Shauna. And she's going to be your next door neighbor. She's hyperactive, crazy. She is kind of like Bianca a little bit from the 5th generation. The only difference is she's not blonde and she's not 18 and up. She's like around 12, 13. Way too young. She's too young for you, bro. What do you think? But other than that, yeah, there's this one right here I was talking about. Spewpa. It's kind of like Larvesta, but in the new 6th generation, so we'll see how well that plays out. All bets are off. So these are the 2 new, one of them is the new gym leader, Alexa. I forgot this one's Alexa and Samantha. I don't even remember, but that's the one that she's supposed to be in the gym leader where there's like a big giant bug type Pokemon. We've already had this with Bugsy already, and then the 2 Elite Four members from 4th Gen, which I forgot his name. And then I think, no, not 5th Gen, I think 3rd Gen, which I think was, I was going to say Sydney, but he's a Dark type trainer, but you get the point. So yeah, that's all I had to say for this thing. I know it wasn't 33 minutes like I did on my Nintendo Free 2011 channel, so I didn't get into much greater detail. You can check on Pokebeach, Bulbapedia, Cerebi.net. I'll put all those links down below. I haven't showed them on here, but like I always say, comment, like, subscribe, all that good shit, and is what it is, ain't what it ain't. See you when I see you guys. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world. Take care, peace out, lates, and don't drink and smoke weed, and don't do anything reckless, alright? See you soon later, peoples. I'm out. Goodbye, and peace, lates. Be safe, be careful. Talk to you soon. Late.